If a young person is looking to have a great lifestyle and have a career where they're going to move up the ladder quickly, manufacturing really is the best choice.
If you're willing to put effort forward to it and willing to want to be successful, it's open to any variety of people.
Well, if you like working with your hands, you like being challenged on a daily basis, you like mathematics and stuff like that, this is a good job for you.
If people really sit back and think about that, and think in terms of, if I like to make things with my hands, if I like to follow a process, if I like being involved with a good operation that I can earn a good living at, they go out and get an education and training in it, I think the future looks very good.
If you like to work with your hands, this is definitely what you want to do. No job is the same, it's always going to be different, and it's always going to be a challenge.
In a time when the economy has been hit hard and jobs are tough to find, one career path is continuing to grow and offer new opportunities. Manufacturing jobs offer a bright future, good benefits, and work that's available now, especially in the Cedar Valley. Northeast Iowa has the highest concentration of manufacturing in the state and more than 500 job openings.
A lot of people went into manufacturing in the 1970s and the early 80s, and those people are starting to age out and become eligible for retirement. And because of that, a lot of companies are seeing that they're going to have a huge labor shortage in the next 2 to 7 years.
There's a whole new group of people to train, to educate, to acclimate to manufacturing or industry.
There is a noticeable lack of skilled workers interested in this career line. In my own case, when I chose this line some years ago, I was told that there would be a shortage of workers at this time, and there is.
When many people think of a career in manufacturing, they think of harsh working conditions. But today's manufacturing jobs are safe, clean, wholesome, and come with stability and the opportunity to advance.
I think when people think of manufacturing, it's much like when I heard about manufacturing. They imagine a dark garage and, sweating over something and having to build something all by yourself and not having the skills to do so. The reality of manufacturing today is it's much more about design and critical thinking.
It's not like it was 20, 30, 40 years ago, and I've been in manufacturing for 35 or 40 years now, so I know what it's been like and what it is like now, and there is a night and day difference. Some people might think manufacturing is the same as it was a number of years ago, and that's not really true. There's lots of changes.
The value seen in manufacturing starts at the local school level. Here at Waverly Shell Rock High School, Project Lead the Way and national-based curriculum provides early education to students. Here in the classroom, students work with industry-standard equipment and computer technology, creating a launchpad for future engineers and trade workers.
I think the main goal of Project Lead the Way is to, first of all, introduce kids to STEM fields, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. All of those areas fall into manufacturing.
At Waverly Shell Rock, we have a lot of opportunities. We have a lot of different machines and we have a shop that we learn about manufacturing processes, and obviously we have the mill, we have a laser cutter. So we have a lot of opportunities to deal with kinds of things that actually are in engineering.
No, so this is the first pass right now. And what you're doing right now
is the tool path here and what's going first. So we're going to drill out these holes, then we're going to go here.
The high school students earn 3 semester hours of college credit for each Project Lead the Way class they take. There are 4 courses altogether: Introduction to Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Computer Integrated Manufacturing, and Engineering Design and Development.
It's different than all the other classes. You get to do a wide variety of things, and it's not something that you do every day.
It is just so much different than what I look outside of the classroom sometimes at, and I think kids want to do well on tests and we need to get A's and all these things. And when I look in that classroom and I watch these kids working together, they're trying to figure out the problem. They want to solve it and they want to make it better.
My favorite part is it's really hands-on. You get to do a lot of different things. You get just a wide variety of different things to do.
Of all the students that I've worked with over the years, I really have had 0 kids, none of them. I mean, we're talking 200 students here that have ever complained about any of the classes. I mean, and that's really something to say.
Just south of Waverly, Hawkeye Community College launches students into manufacturing careers through rigorous hands-on training programs. The Cedar Valley-based community college has invested heavily in educating young people and non-traditional students to prepare them for new and successful careers in manufacturing.
Hawkeye is looking to create new avenues for students to enter the manufacturing field. Hawkeye Community College knew that we were the avenue to get people trained and trained quickly.
Some of those avenues include programs for students to earn parts of their degree while still in high school, a welding competition, and a program for students to earn credit during the summer.
We've also worked with bringing in students that aren't interested in the field and trying to surprise them about how interesting it is, show them the innovation and creativity involved with manufacturing, that it's more about computers and critical thinking than sweat and labor, and we like to surprise them, and usually they are pleasantly surprised.
Hawkeye Community College also has companies sponsor students. If the student agrees to work for them after they graduate, the company will pay the students full tuition, books, and fees. One of these companies is TDS, located in Waverly. TDS is training students to help them advance within their company.
We train you on virtually every machine in the shop, and when you're done with that and the training for electrical, pneumatics, hydraulics, some design CAD work, some PC programming work, at the end of that you're a journeyman toolmaker, card carrying, certified by the state of Iowa.
I went through the automated systems program out at Hawkeye, and that teaches you a little bit of everything that we do here. Basically working with some of these older guys, you get a lot of hands-on training and knowledge from them throughout your entire time here. Working, you know, side by side with a lot of these guys has been quite beneficial.
But many of our students are scouted by employers in their first semester, and they have contracts for jobs before they even graduate.
Getting students interested in manufacturing jobs in the Cedar Valley at a young age is very important to the local manufacturing businesses. With so many jobs available, they are encouraging people to stay and work in the Cedar Valley.
Waverly is a growing area. It's these businesses that are all putting things into the school to make things better and for kids. And it's definitely not a community that is moving down. It's always moving up.
I've worked with schools everywhere across the state, and I can confidently say that here in the Cedar Valley we're doing more innovative things with education than other areas have even thought about. We put a vested interest in trying to keep our talented youth in the area, and so I feel like our employers really protect that talent, and they'll do whatever they can to try to incentivize people to stay here in this community.
I'd recommend living here to anybody. It's nice, it's clean, a lot of educated, friendly people. I never lived anywhere where people just wave at you for the sake of waving hi at you.
I've been here for 15 years now. Been an Iowan all my life, turned down jobs in Chicago because this is where I wanted to raise my children. We're very happy here, and we'll probably be here for the duration.
The Cedar Valley is continuing to grow and expand, and one solid reason behind this growth is the variety of manufacturing opportunities available in the area. Since manufacturing includes such a wide spectrum of jobs, there is really something available for all skill levels.
The reality of manufacturing right now is that it's stable, there's a lot of opportunities, and it's looking to grow rapidly here in the near future.
Well, it says right now that
it's definitely a great living in terms of wages and needs. And if you're going to go to school, you want to go to school for something that you know you're going to be able to make money at and get a job when you're done.
There's always opportunities to create the new best thing for a company. So I think there's a lot more to be discovered in manufacturing than people realize. There's a lot of opportunities.
I think we offer a good opportunity for not just a beginning career in those fields, but also longer standing careers also.
When I talk to young people, especially, I tell them it's a reality job. You like reality TV? This is a reality job.
You need people to do the stuff other people don't want to do. I mean, some people aren't cut out to sit behind a desk all day, so You need people to get into manufacturing.
When you're driving down the highway and you can see a tractor in the field and think, you know, maybe I made a part of that. It's a pretty good feeling, I think, if you really look for fulfillment in your job, that you can leave your work every day and know that you've done a good job, you know, for your employer.
It can be a very rewarding career when you walk or drive through an area and you say, oh, I built that building and I built that building and I built that building. You know, there's a lot of pride that goes with that, and you know, if you're shuffling papers, you don't always get that kind of pride when you're driving around looking at things.
And you've got to look at a little bit bigger picture than just, you know, what I'm happy to do here in my own little world. But manufacturing is really the lifeblood of most operations in most communities. I think they say that a manufacturing dollar turns over 7 times in a community. So when you look at a payroll of $1 million as an example, really generating about $7 million worth of enterprise and activity in the community, manufacturing is very critical.